You ever hang from a pull-up bar thinking, this is too simple to matter? Yeah, that's what I thought too, until 30 days later when my shoulders felt bulletproof, my grip turned into a vice, and my posture literally changed how I walked. Sounds exaggerated? It's not. But here's the catch. Most people who hang are doing it completely wrong. You've probably seen it. The guy at the gym dangling like a limp noodle, spine curved, shoulders jammed up near his ears, feet kicking around. That's not a dead hang, that's just hanging on for dear life. And if you're doing it like that, you might actually be hurting your shoulders instead of strengthening them. So before I show you the right way, the version that transforms your grip, decompresses your spine, and builds real shoulder stability, let's talk about what's actually going wrong for most people. Because once you see these mistakes, you'll never unsee them. Here's the first one, the shrug hang. It looks relaxed, but it's a trap, literally. Your upper traps take over, your shoulders hike up, and instead of opening up the shoulder joint, you're grinding it tighter. Imagine trying to stretch a rope while both ends are being pulled up. It doesn't lengthen, it locks. That's your shoulder capsule when you hang wrong. The second, the banana back. People lose all tension through their core and just let the spine sag. Feels like a stretch, sure, but think of your body as a chain. If one link goes slack, the rest lose connection. Without that midsection tightness, your shoulders don't stabilize properly, and the entire point of the dead hang, spinal decompression and alignment, is gone. And the last mistake, most people forget to breathe. They grip the bar like it's a life or death situation, face turning red, holding their breath until their forearms give out. Big mistake. The dead hang isn't about surviving, it's about control. You're supposed to feel calm and grounded even while suspended. But here's the twist. Fixing these mistakes doesn't just make you better at hanging. It unlocks strength you didn't know you had. Your shoulders open up. Your grip endurance skyrockets. Your posture realigns without you even thinking about it. I'll show you how to build that perfect dead hang form in a second. But first, let me explain why this tiny tweak in how you hold yourself can literally change how your entire upper body functions. You ever see someone just hanging from a pull-up bar and think, that can't possibly do anything? That's what I thought too. I used to walk right past the bar, straight to the weights, thinking dead hangs were for people killing time between sets. But 30 days of doing them, just 30 days, completely changed the way my shoulders move, the way I stand, even how I breathe. It's wild. And before you roll your eyes, thinking, it's just hanging, let me stop you right there. Because what I found out is that almost nobody actually does a dead hang the right way. In fact, most people are doing it in a way that can wreck their shoulders without them even realizing it. Here's the thing, the dead hang looks easy, but it's one of the most brutally honest exercises out there. It exposes every weakness, your grip, your shoulder mobility, your posture, your breathing. You can't fake it. You either hang with control or the bar tells the truth. So let's start by calling out the mistakes, the things I used to do wrong, and what most people are still doing every day. Because understanding what not to do is the first step to unlocking the power of this exercise. Mistake number 1, the shrug hang. You've seen it. Shoulders up by the ears, neck scrunched, arms locked but no space in the joint. It looks harmless, right? Except that position traps your shoulder blades, overactivates your upper traps, and basically tells your rotator cuff, good luck, buddy, you're on your own. Instead of opening the joint and building stability, you're grinding it tighter. Think of your shoulder like a hinge. It's supposed to glide smoothly. If you keep tension in the wrong muscles, that hinge jams. Mistake number 2, the banana back. This one's sneaky because it feels relaxing. You hang there, hips forward, chest open, maybe even swaying a little. Feels like a stretch, but it's not. It's actually your core giving up. Picture your body like a chain. If the middle link goes slack, the tension doesn't flow evenly. Your spine sags, your ribs flare, and suddenly you're hanging with all the load dumped into your lower back instead of your shoulders. It's supposed to decompress your spine, not bend it like a fishing rod. And mistake number 3, holding your breath. It sounds small, but this one is huge. I used to grab the bar, clench my jaw, and just hang there until I turned purple. I'd last maybe 20 seconds before my grip slipped. The problem wasn't my grip, it was my breath. When you hold your breath, your nervous system goes into fight or flight mode. Your muscles tighten, your heart rate spikes, and you gas out faster. The dead hang isn't about surviving, it's about control. You're supposed to feel calm and grounded, even while gravity's pulling you down. Here's the truth. The goal of the dead hang isn't to just hang, it's to connect. Every part of your body from fingertips to toes is supposed to be active. Once I realized that, everything changed. Now, I'm not going to give away the perfect form just yet, because once you understand why this works, you'll perform it differently. Think about your shoulders for a second. They're designed for mobility, wide range, dynamic motion, but that comes at a cost: instability. If you spend all day hunched over a screen, those muscles around your shoulder blades switch off. The dead hang is like hitting a reset button. It reawakens those deep stabilizers that keep your shoulders healthy. And the best part? It does it passively. You're not forcing the movement, gravity is. You're just learning how to resist it properly. When done right, it's one of the safest and most natural ways to restore shoulder mechanics. Let me paint you a picture. The first week I started, I could barely hang for 25 seconds. My grip was screaming, my forearms were on fire, and my shoulders felt like they were tearing apart. But slowly, something shifted. Around day 10, I noticed my shoulders starting to sit differently. They felt lower, more relaxed, like they finally knew where they were supposed to be. By day 20, my grip endurance had doubled, and by day 30, I wasn't just hanging, I was owning the position. My back felt stronger, my posture cleaner, my neck tension gone. But here's the crazy part. It wasn't from doing more, it was from doing it right. And once I figured out the correct way to hang, the results snowballed. I could feel my lats firing, my core engaged, even my breathing slowing down. It was like meditation mixed with strength training. Now, here's where most people get it twisted. They think the dead hang is just for grip or shoulders. But this thing, done correctly, works like a full body reset. You're decompressing your spine, aligning your posture, stabilizing your scapula, engaging your core, and training your breathing, all in one move. It's a foundation builder. You fix this, and suddenly your pull-ups, your bench press, even your posture when you walk, everything improves. Think of it like this. If your body is a skyscraper, your shoulders are part of the framework holding it upright. The dead hang strengthens that framework. But if your core, the foundation, is wobbly, the whole thing leans. That's why control and engagement matter way more than time. So here's what I want you to do before we even get into perfect form. Next time you grab a pull-up bar, just hang naturally. Don't overthink it. Then take a quick body scan. Are your shoulders shrugged up? Is your spine curved? Are you holding your breath? That's your baseline. That's the truth of your body right now. Because in the next part, I'm going to walk you through the real way to perform a dead hang, the version that actually builds shoulder health and raw grip power at the same time. I'll show you exactly how to engage your core, how to set your shoulders, and even how to breathe so you can hang longer, feel lighter, and protect your joints. But before we get there, remember this. Hanging wrong is easy. Hanging right feels weird at first, but that weirdness, that's your body relearning how to move the way it was designed to. And when you get that right, it's game-changing. You ever look at someone just hanging from a pull-up bar and think, that can't be doing anything? I used to think the same, but after 30 days of doing dead hangs, my shoulders felt open, my grip doubled in strength, and my posture literally changed. Sounds dramatic, but it's real. The thing is, almost nobody does them correctly. Most people are just dangling, hoping for benefits that never come. Here's what goes wrong. First, the shrug hang. Shoulders climb toward the ears, upper traps lock up, and instead of decompressing the joint, you're grinding it tighter. Picture trying to stretch a rope while both ends are pulled up. It doesn't lengthen, it jams. Then there's the banana back. The spine sags, ribs flare, core goes slack, and all that pressure dumps into the lower back. You lose connection from your hands to your hips, and the whole purpose, spinal alignment and shoulder health, is gone. And of course, the breath holder. You grab the bar, face turns red, and you're basically hanging in panic mode. No oxygen, no control, no endurance. Here's the twist. The dead hang isn't just hanging. It's about creating active tension through your whole body. Think fingertips pulling down, shoulders rotating slightly out, ribs tucked, glutes engaged, feet steady under you even though they're off the ground. You're not a limp noodle, you are a solid aligned chain. When I learned that, my shoulders stopped aching, my grip stopped failing, and my back felt 10 years younger. So before I show you perfect form, try this, hang and breathe. Feel the space open in your shoulders. Keep your body tight but calm. Don't fight gravity, work with it. That control, that awareness, that's where the real gains start.